welcome in. Can we get your name?
My name is Josh.
Josh, okay. And Josh, how old are you?
Well, I got 2 ages. All right, so chronologically, I'm 40.
Okay.
But biologically, I'm 35.
And how does that work?
Well, chronologically, it's like time,
Yeah.
you know, and biologically, it's like health, you know, health.
Oh,
markers.
okay. So you're saying health-wise, you're 35.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll let you have it. And what do you do?
I work in the mental health field.
Nice. Very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to work out, roller coasters. What else? I skydive before, read books. So yeah.
Okay. All right. And what do you look for in a woman?
She has to have the divine feminine, kind, compassionate. Yeah.
Okay. And some deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Kids.
Okay. Kids. Okay. That's
like
your own.
multiple baby daddies.
Yeah.
Okay. So we haven't got any pop balloons.
By the looks of things, it looks like they find my brother appealing and they like what they heard. We ain't hear much, but it looks like they like what they heard and they like what they see. We off to a good start. But yeah, before we continue, once again, thank y'all for all the support. You're liking the video. I just want to say, let's keep it going. Let's keep growing. You watching right now, I appreciate you for the support. You even clicking this video means a lot. Because without y'all, I don't know where this channel would be. But you watching right now, you play a big role.
My nigga.
So we haven't got any pop balloons, but before we go over there, we did have you on the show before and you ended up matching. What happened with your match?
Yeah, it just didn't work out.
Didn't work out. Okay. Well, welcome back. We're glad to have you. Hopefully we'll find you someone today.
Right, appreciate that.
All right. So like I said,
Wait, nah, we can't just leave it right there, though. What happened? You know, we nosy over here. Like, we want to know.
Boy, if you don't.
Right, appreciate that.
all right. So like I said, no one. Oh, okay. We did get a pop.
So
Come on
is
over
that
here. Okay. Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
Nikki, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome. I just don't like hair on men.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Right.
And now is Nikki someone that's your type?
All right. I'm gonna take a. Can I look you up and down? All right. The dress is a little bit too short. But if it was a little longer, yeah.
Okay. So just a dress.
So yes.
So yes, you are.
So yeah, I am.
Just the dress. So.
Okay. Thank you.
That's
Did get
great.
another pop over here. Your name and age.
I'm Natalie, I'm 38.
All right. Natalie, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just physically not my type.
Okay. That's cool.
All right.
What's your time?
And now is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You feeling me? She's mad. So I'm joking. I'm joking.
Thank you. Let's head on back.
She be throwing them jabs. He said, you feeling me now, she mad. It looked like it, but what's your type? I'm curious. What Kendrick Lamar? Is it the braids?
Let's head on back. All right. Your name and age.
Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I popped it because you said divine feminine, and I'm more for like the fruits of the spirit. So I wasn't sure what you meant by divine feminine. I mean, I could have asked, but
Yeah.
I was unsure about that. That sounded very like spiritual, and I'm
Yeah. Well,
for Christ.
okay, so I'm Christian too.
Okay.
You know, but I mean, like in terms of energy, so like I'm very masculine. I'm in my masculine energy, and I need the polarity. So I need the feminine energy. So it's like the plus and the minus. And if you don't have that
That's true.
minus, then we just gonna be two magnets not working.
That's true. Yes.
Get the balloon. back.
I mean, I agree. Can I ask questions? Like,
I mean, is he someone that's your type?
yeah, I think he's attractive, and I just have a lot more questions. I mean, like, how Christian are you?
Very Christian. Very Christian.
Like, what does that mean?
Man, I talk to God every day. I do need to go to church, but you know, I believe in the Most High.
Okay.
Read my Bible, pray every day. So yeah.
Okay. Why don't you go to church?
Okay. Are you?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you, Arlette. Because I was about to say, baby, you popped your balloon. Don't pop your balloon if you got more questions. You popped your balloon, so we're gonna have to keep it moving respectfully, though.
Okay. Are you? Is this leading to you getting your balloon back? Is it leading to you getting your balloon back,
Yes,
or are you just?
Yes, I'll get it back. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's
Thank
get
you.
the balloon back. Oh, there we go.
Be quick
Okay.
to
We'll be
pop.
back then.
For
Let's head on
another
back this
reason.
way. Okay, so we
Get
still
to
do
know the
have
brother.
quite a lot of ladies with their balloon left. Oh, okay, let's go down over there. All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Anita. I'm 37. I was trying to hear him out. I know you said you've been on the show before, and I don't know that I felt like a red flag, but I don't think there's like an attraction between us.
Okay. Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type?
Yeah. She's my type. Definitely, I like her skin tone. You know, I like dark skinned women. She's beautiful. You know what I mean? And I like the
didn't-
fact that you got braids. Like
It's a mohawk.
you embracing your yeah.
Oh, I'm shocked then. I didn't think you were attracted.
Why are you shocked?
I don't know. I didn't think I was his type.
So you took
You
yourself
would think
out of the
that, but
Yeah, nah, you very beautiful. I like your skin tone again, and you know you got gorgeous almond eyes, and you know, yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
so are you still leaving your balloon unpopped? Is he someone that is your type?
He's attractive. I just didn't think I was his type.
Why are you eliminating yourself? You want the balloon back?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's that masculine energy he talking about. Once you get in front of them, they start rethinking shit. Yes, sir. And also, like you say, I always say this, like, quit eliminating yourself based on assumptions. There are some episodes when there'll be two guys left and one guy pops because he felt like the girl liked the other guy more. Or in this situation, she felt the guy wasn't attracted to her, but you don't know. I think right there, that comes to insecurities, right? That you feel like you're not good enough for him. Because I don't believe or he's out of my league or she's out of my league. Man, I don't believe in that shit. Because there's always somebody for somebody. You'll be surprised.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get that balloon back. There we go. Okay, we'll be back. Let's head on this way.
Now he got him with
All right, Josh, I'm gonna hand you a pick now.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have you pop. How many of them are there? Let's do it 2 balloons. I know, I'm sorry.
It's tough. Oh, you got beautiful.
They are beautiful, but you gotta pop 2.
Wow. How much?
one.
Sorry.
All right, so your name and age, and why was your balloon unpopped?
Sophia, 36.
I said 2.
Very attractive, and I want to hear more about him.
Okay. And I saw it was really tough for you, Josh, but why'd you end up popping hers?
Just the dress, like before, I felt like it's a little bit too short.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, you got, nice smile.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Okay. We've got 5 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
All right.
Come back.
Sorry. What's something that you learned from your last relationship?
Okay. Name and age, and what's something you learned from your last relationship?
My name is Shahira. I'm 35, and I don't want to give the same answer that I gave last time, but I guess just be confident in who I am and my thoughts and my beliefs, and just lean more into confidence and less insecurities. So, yeah.
Okay.
Great accountability.
Your
Good job.
name and age, and answer to this question.
Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33 years old. I learned just to, I guess, not settle. So not allowing myself to overlook certain things that I need.
Good. Oh, I can't ask.
You want to ask?
Yeah.
Go ahead, yeah.
What are those needs?
I would say someone who can provide. It was some years ago, so I dated somebody like younger, and I was just like, someone who can provide. I need someone who can provide, and someone who can match me physically. And at that time, I I was intimate. I'm not anymore. I'm waiting till marriage now. But at the time, he just didn't match me sexually, and I knew that even before we were intimate. So I should have just never done it.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
You're gonna have to wait for the good. So, but it's funny how she said she used to date some but people younger, right? So that's kind of confusing now, because all the other guys you popped were older than you, and you popped because they were older. You saying what you need, but your actions are not reciprocating.
Okay.
Okay.
Brother was too stunned to
Your
speak.
name and age and the answer to his question.
I am Jessica and I'm 36. I would say to receive grace and to give grace. I think when you're in a relationship with someone, they become the closest person to you, so they see intimate details that you don't allow other people to see, and so they can provide insight into who you are and also remind you to give grace to yourself and give grace to one another.
Okay.
Shout out to Grace.
Okay, your name and age and the answer to his question.
I'm Liz. I'm 36. Before I answer, is my skirt too short? Because you popped up. I'm like, my.
It is short, but I like your hair though. I like that you got your locks. So I don't know. You might.
You pass. Okay.
If you've been watching me, I always say this. Different rules apply to different folks, man. Perfect example. Either find you attractive enough, they'll let you get away with more things than they'll do the next man or the next lady.
So something I learned in my last relationship is how important it is to like really stand on my boundaries and not self-sacrifice just to stay in the relationship. I feel like I did that a lot. So I wound up in relationships that weren't really the best for me because I was just, doing things to keep the relationship going instead of, staying true to myself. So sticking to my boundaries.
All right. Okay.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
My name's Anita. I'm 37. And what I learned from my last relationship is you can't love someone into loving you back. Like, sticking to who you are and what your boundaries are. So I just kind of found myself losing myself trying to make myself become this person for someone because I wanted to be loved the right way when I could have just walked away.
Okay. What's being loved the right way? Like, what's that for you? What's that look like?
Well, when sometimes infidelity means that you're lacking something, so you're looking for that, right? And people make mistakes and everything like that because we're adults. But if it's constant, you're just holding on to me for something. You're not you don't want me. I might just fulfill a need for you selfishly. So you just keep me around, but that messes up me. So, yeah.
Okay.
Right, thank you. All right, it is time to pop a balloon. Go ahead and pop one.
Before it pops, I will say this is a very insightful episode. It's very different from the other ones I have seen for sure. You get to learn the dating game for sure with this one, what people are going through in relationships, what type of traumas they're bringing on to situations, whatever. Very demure.
Okay.
Hercules.
Man. Oh, all right. I'm about to pop.
All right, so why was your balloon unpopped?
I was very unsure, but he's nice looking. I like his hair. He's got a nice face. You have a really intense glare, like your eyes are really intense. But then you said you like roller coasters. So I was like, is he serious? Is he fun? Like, it was confusing. So I'm glad you popped it. So
what was causing you to be unsure?
Just he said the divine feminine, and then his eyes, and then that was it for me, really. Yeah.
Now she's someone that's your type?
It's a little too tall. And I like strong eye contact. I feel like the eyes are the window to the soul.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, boy.
I have nothing to hide. I want you to look and see my eyes.
Yes, they're just super intense. I don't know if I like a soft gaze, but you're like, y'all can have that.
All right, thank you. All right, Josh, we've got 4 girls left. Go ahead and ask them another question. Sorry, 4 ladies.
So you're looking too hard.
Wow. What's the best advice someone's ever given you throughout the course of your whole life?
Okay. What's the best advice someone has given
Niggas
you?
ain't shit looking at us.
The best advice. That's gonna sound like the best advice comes from the Bible. That's just where the best advice comes from. And so anytime I open the book, I'm getting advice every single time. So I would say the Bible. I mean, if you want to know what it is, you want to know what.
Yeah, what's one from the Bible that you...
I would say it's seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all things will be added unto you. So if you seek God first, then God will direct your path.
All right.
For sure.
What about over here?
I believe the question was the best piece of advice. It came from my dad. His motto is don't ask, just believe. And that's something that I've adapted to my entire life. I think it's important to have a strong belief in faith. And if you have a strong belief in faith, then you don't have to ask, you just have to believe.
Okay.
What about over here? Best advice.
For sure.
Liz, 36. My best advice is also from my dad, and this is gonna sound cheesy, but it's be a leader, not a follower, which I learned it when I was young, but I do think it applies in adulthood too, with like so many people who like seek validation from others and things like that. So I've always like used it to just walk to the beat of my own drum, and yeah.
Okay.
And what about over here?
I'm not trying to be on trend here, but my best advice came from my stepdad. He's an amazing man of God, and he just explained to me the power of grace. In a generation where we're all lost and people feel like maybe they're not good enough to go to Christ or to come, and the people that are in the church are condemning and pushing them away. He expressed to me giving and getting grace, and how the grace of God is enough for all of us. So that alone just kind of changed my mindset, and I noticed that I kind of operated and feeling like I didn't have to fix it myself, but just to spend time with God, surrender what I do desire, and everything's fallen in place since.
It's a very religious crowd for sure, you know, giving grace, taking advice from the Bible. For sure, man. That's good.
Hey, we gotta dwindle them down, so I'm gonna have you pop two.
Okay.
It's gonna be interesting.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. Start the pop.
Okay, one more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's come on over here first. The one you ended up popping.
Miss, let God lead the way. It's not letting God lead the way, man. God is probably trying to lead you where you need to be, but you saying no. I wonder why this time.
Let's come on over here first. The one you ended up popping. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, he's an attractive man. I like how you're well put together and you're asking good questions to get quality answers from us. So I like that you're being intentional and you weren't afraid to come a second time to find love.
Yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping hers?
Just I think the attraction.
Cool.
You know, that was just that. But yeah.
All good.
Thank you.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
God told me.
I just thought it was right. I don't know. I just remembered that. Are you 40?
I am.
I know. I just remember that you're a little bit older than.
Oh, brother.
What I prefer, but I was willing to hear you out and see. And yeah, there's not a lot. I think you're attractive and you have a good head on your shoulders.
Okay. Thank you.
This is what I said earlier. Like, she's being popping these guys based off their age because they're older. Not even younger. Like she said, because she said she used to date younger. One of the things she learned in a past relationship, the young guys ain't for her because she wants somebody that's a provider, whatever, or that. Something that the rest of these guys that she popped can't provide, I feel like, because they are older and more settled, right? What happened to let God lead the way? Unless God told her no. At this point, I'm starting to think baby right here don't know what she wants, man.
Any questions for him?
You're being picky.
Okay, she's ready.
So you said you work in the mental health field. So how does that work in a relationship? Like, how do you ensure that when you have conflict in a relationship, it's not like coming off like condescending or like you know everything? Like, what does that look like? I guess.
Okay.
That's a good question.
So I definitely do a lot of like self-reflection, right? To check on my, emotional state. So I think just me being self-aware, recognizing where I'm at. I do like to, I'm gonna be honest, I like my solitude at times, so I could like feel what I'm feeling and, you know, get connected to me, so that way it doesn't like radiate on someone else.
How is that communicated?
How is it communicating?
Yeah.
Well, I could communicate myself, and then after that, I could communicate with you. This is how I'm feeling.
No, like how would you communicate to your partner that you need space, or like what does that look like?
Yeah. It looks like I need space.
Okay. Why was that a pop?
I'm just like I kind of have like an anxious attachment style. I know that about myself, so I would need like someone who would over communicate, like, hey, I need a little space, and like just, you know, give me a little reassurance in those moments. And it sounds like you might kind of just do your own thing a little bit. Yeah, which is a little scary for me. But yeah, other than that, you're very attractive. I loved everything you had to say, but yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
So now is she someone that is your type?
Yeah, she's my type.
Okay.
Yeah,
you.
she is.
Maybe this is why his last junk didn't work for real. Look, my brother is my OC shut down, man. He gonna give you that silent treatment. Walk out the door, go for a walk, and you're gonna be left wondering, what did I do? That's something he might have to work on right there, my brother. You gotta be able to communicate, man. Communication is key. Even though you need your space, a little, hey man, baby, I need my space right now. I'm not really feeling it. Because it's not a good feeling, you know, when somebody shut down on you and you're wondering what happened. Or you start thinking like, damn, did I do something? And most of the times it probably ain't even got nothing to do with you. But as a human being, you can't help but think the worst, right?
Okay, let's go over here. Any questions over here?
I have to.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so what exactly happened with the match from last time?
Good question. That's what I want to know.
And the second question, so you can pick which one you want to answer first. When you do go into your I need space times, is it something that you do because you really just need space, or is it something that you do because, hey, you don't like what I said and you're going, oh, I'm going to put her in timeout. I need space.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. So if I need space, it's like I'm going to communicate, I need space.
You didn't say that though.
The anxious attachment style, I'm kind of glad that, you know, you said that, because I think that's something that, you know, we all have to work on ourselves, but that's something that I can't do. I feel smothered.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I mean, I'll communicate. So.
Was that the issue from the other?
I prefer, so what happened previously in previous relationships, she's not here to defend herself, so I don't want to say anything.
Okay.
That's
respectful.
Okay. Do you have kids?
No kids.
Do you want kids?
I do.
And like, what do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
Married with at least one child.
Okay, well, let me bring you on up here with us. Let's all come up here. Come on up, y'all.
Over here, as viewers, we are very nosy. We want to know, but that was the right thing to do. Even though I want to know, he did the right thing. You know, he did. That was a grown man move for sure. You know, because she's not here to defend herself. So I guess we're just going to have to wait for the catch up.
All right, so she asked quite a few questions. Joss, do you have any? If you don't have any,
no
that's
questions.
fine. No questions? No,
No questions.
Okay, well then, is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match!
Okay.
I'll take this mic, and you guys can go on off, get your girl. Let's make some noise for them. Woo!
Yes, sir. Now I like to see that. So right there, it just shows, man, don't block your blessings if it is. As a viewer, I feel like I learned more in this segment than I ever learned in, you know, other episodes of what people are going through and how people maneuver relationships, you know. And the main lesson was, don't ever feel like, because this person looks like this, oh yeah, they're not gonna like me. Because you never know, because look at that. She had popped the balloon because she felt that he probably wouldn't be attracted to her, but she ended up being the one that he matched with. I hope nothing but the best. I hope this match works out this time.
Job's not finished.